Just John QT here on the B side. He'll be looking for at least a lurk here as the guard kind of swing their way towards C. This is a good post plan here for the guard.
Ned can just cut it down. That's all he's here for. And not even. He's not even looking to cut down the rotation. Instead, he's going to look to really surprise M80 as the take goes down. There's another player over towards Garage at the moment, but the retake is already happening. M80, all 5 players coming out of the back of sight. Tex holding down 1. Here comes the rest. Jonah P looking to take down Nismo. There goes the spray in coming in from Valorant alongside Trent. And Xander is still stuck in the smoke. The guard completely funnel M80.
These last 2 rounds might send M80 a wrong message about making a rotate.
And EU might be making the wrong decision himself unless he can get one back.
He had a
Tex
recon bolt.
just
I
gets
don't know
the
why
angle.
he didn't use it there. He definitely could have gotten the info that way. Now just Nismo.
Do they know about Nismo? Nismo not getting cleared. Nismo moving around, able to get 1. How many more can the chef get? He only gets 1 out of that. John QT he ends up picking up the paranoia at the same time. Tex takes him down. A light round for the guard, but again, this was the big buy from M80. They're gonna get reset, and this is gonna lead the guard on a bit of a cakewalk. Xander does pick 1 back, and this is a very important save. Now the guard are taking their time no matter how you look at it. Again, Koala Noob not relinquishing this position. The alarm bot is gonna catch him first, and indeed he does get 1, and the paranoia is right there at the same time. And he even still has support from EU if he does have the shock dart to use. Trent.
Too late.
An unbelievably close spot, but if that stun doesn't come out, he could really put on some
10
fireworks.
seconds left.
Good stuff from Nismo, though. Good call out from Nismo. 7 seconds left, 6 seconds left. The guard, they're just gonna give up the round, and M80, the Hail Mary buy, keeps them in the game with an even man advantage.
And M80, maybe not fully expecting this guard team to come out swinging like that. They did put 3 players there, but they walked away with 3. And now a retake setup here. That's a very well-placed paranoia that might give John QT some space.
Hail Mary. Oh my goodness. From downtown, that paranoia comes in, but still. Oh, a guiding light right in front of EU, and EU can't do anything. Xander, last one in a 1v3.
Spike planted.
Still has a smoke, still has a TP. But the guard, they're already going to start
Tex.
making it difficult. Good jump coming in from Tex, already getting the early info, and Xander might already save.
In here, he's got some pings already as to where he wants smokes, and where he's probably going to drop some shocks.
Recon alongside the shocks, alongside the Odin. This could be very good here for EU. Here comes a shock to try to take down the planner once again. He still has a recon bolt if he wants to spray away.
Spike planted.
He has to go away, though. That smoke may go away in just a little bit. Again, EU looking for a ping. Here comes the swing from Trent. Here comes everyone for M80, dropping on down. Koala Noob gonna do anything, and it's Jonah P! Jonah P lining up 3, and Nets comes back and finishes off the round. Totally calling out the opposite direction. It's insane to think that just 15 seconds ago, 4 players were on this site, ready to hold down the guard. Koala Noob, same thing over towards the mid side. Could have had a big impact on the retake, but hold on now. Tex, a little bit too much dip on his chip. He ends up going down immediately. Valen is the one actually shifting in the middle of sight. He does have a friend here in terms of Jonah P, but Jonah P needs to back away. There's not a lot of util on him, but Valen, he has the 1 smoke. Net even has a turret to use. Koala Noob getting up another kill, and they still have an Hunter's Fury. There it is, the Hunter's Fury to pressure everyone out. Can they line up the kills? Koala Noob getting up another one. There's 2 players still left. Net spraying away, but everyone gets chipped down from the guard. How does M80 take that one back? And anyone else from the guard bursting into mid.
Let me pop this Viper's Pit over towards the B side. Nanostorm to buy a couple of extra seconds, but this retake is a little bit difficult, although M80 are very hot after getting this A aggression.
Koala Noob right behind. There's the info too, but nobody's in bottom mid. There is one currently looking, but they don't know about Net at the moment. But Net gets revealed by Koala Noob. Jonah P with a peek. 3v3 now. 1 person from M80 coming in from the bottom of mid. Here comes Nismo with the flash. Trent takes out John QT, but you still have Xander stuck in a 1v3. There goes the kill on the Tex, but Trent still has his Viper's Pit alive.
Cover going
and
out.
thriving as Xander is getting chipped all the way down. There's no snake bite here for Trent, so you're not going to see Xander go down immediately if he does try to go for the defuse, but pick goes down. The guard are able to pick up a 6 to M80. An even retake goes completely the way of the guard. Guard are going to be safe with this plan. For how long?
Toxin screen down.
Should be able to get away with this
planted.
round here. I love this from Trent, getting aggressive, but he is by himself. Valorant not too
it.
far. You can drop a smoke, maybe put a paranoia. You should know there's one towards heaven after hearing the updraft.
Yep, absolutely.
Toxins going up.
Paranoia going in at the same time too from Valen, but Koalanoob is still fine, but this is chunked off a lot of time off the clock. John QT coming in again, no kills for John, and that's not gonna change at all going out of that play, but here comes Koalanoob.
Nismo, what the heck?
Here for a minute,
They're looking
trying
for
to
the
go up
hook.
into B.
They don't need to be here because they're smokes players, the controllers. They can back up and maintain garage. This will limit M80 for their
Nismo.
retake points.
Oh, Nismo, he no longer has the spike denial.
Get on my
He was
way.
gonna go for the rolling thunder potentially to try to take away the
What a
spike.
flash.
But he instead gets isolated by Jonah P. Good stuff from Jonah P, like you mentioned, good flash. That lockdown is unreal.
And it's forcing them over in a fight garage here, but there's no flash to set them up.
That's a crazy position. M80 now have B.
Alarm bot will go off here in a second. Wait, no, he's too far away. John QT slipped the net.
John QT taking down Trent, but still net in, looking for another pick onto John. This was in the hands of M80, but it's quickly slipped into the hands of the guard instead.
Wait,
Valen. Nah, this man isn't gonna go down. He's actually able to run away here off of the Rolling Thunder and C. There's a retake setup.
it just
Is this
doesn't
100
reach.
Theory?
Yeah, it just doesn't reach.
What? This is just unreal. The look that we're seeing from M80,
Spike
and not in a good
planted.
way. John QT is able to take one back. Tex goes down, and M80, they've just given themselves a chance. Jonah P does get the kill back, but EU, Koalanoob, Nismo,
Look
they're
at the
so
lurk from Net
fresh.
here. Net not too far off of this. He's got maybe 3.
Oh, Net!
Swamp grenade.
Like you said, coming in from behind, he ends up taking down one. He still has the opportunity for 2 more. EU and Nismo.
They've just checked A, and they're so rotating towards A, surprisingly. I don't know if we're going to see like a 5-man flank or what's going to happen here, but the noise is not going to be heard, and M80 will get this free spike plant to play a 5-on-5. They've been pretty good in post plants so far since their Union matchup. What have they got here?
I couldn't tell you what the tell actually was there, but this is massive here for M80. An equal chance, an even chance to get themselves back into this game. It's a full 5v5 retake coming in from the guard. It's about to get chaotic, and they've already started with a bit of a bang. There goes 51 HP left on Jonah P. Paranoia going in, but nobody can actually come out from it. That pick over towards long was so important to get. Koalanoob and EU holding down Garage.
Yeah.
And Tex couldn't do anything. A lot of info. Doesn't have the turret, doesn't have alarm bot in the middle of B either. He has to hard peek if he wants the info. But over towards C. It is finally the take coming in from M80, and nobody holding on to it. The guard are once again going into a 5v5 retake.
The #1 team, though, in these retake situations in Ascension. 46% win rate overall. And the guard, 3 players towards spawn. Koalanoob is again going to get close and fight. He's not blinded.
No, he gets slapped down immediately by Jonah P, and Jonah P does it again. 3 more players remaining here for M80, and they've gone all the way over towards long, and they're all going down.
Back as long as he can, which he has done so for now. It's the heaven play you have to watch out for. Jonah P not in a position to send flashes. They've even lost Valen, so this retake will have to, I think, wait a second to see what Jonah P can cook up.
Right.
They get into it naked? Are you kidding me?
He just goes right in. He just jumps on in without anything. Tex is there too to punish. And now Jonah P. Last one on a 1v2. Certainly possible, though. Both players don't have much to really work with. And double flashes here for Jonah too. May have just helped out his case a little bit. May have flashed to you. Oh, it's 4 players. Tex inching up with the stinger. And again, this is so much manpower here for the guard. Oh, there goes
He's on the
Tex.
barrel.
Oh no. Oh no. Everyone else from M80 is basically on this side. They're slowly, very slowly making their way into B, into mid, just so they don't make a peek. And
Taking
then
back A control. They know there was aggression here. They're trying to punish these rotates.
love that Rolling Thunder coming in. They can still establish B if they
go
want
back
to.
towards C?
What? There comes Nets.
Have the spike.
Catches 3, and there goes Tex to finish off the round. Such an important battle to win, though, for Valen. He goes all the way down to 30 HP. He actually redirects pretty good way here. He could still help out with the rest of his team. John QT looking for Valen, and indeed he's found it. There goes the call out. Everyone coming out of garage, basically. 2 more players, 1 in the back of sight. John QT with a big kill, and now Jonah P. He's ran out of time. He's ran out of space. The guard run out of time. It's 9-11.
There's again M80 isolating the fights, forcing the garage players to come out while keeping Jonah P back in defender spawn. Success once again in the post plant. And 11-9, the guard starting to run out of steam. This is a huge round for these two teams. M80, if they pick this up, you'll reset the guard here. They won't have a lot of cash to work with. And that smoke in the face of defender spawn, allowing John QT to isolate that fight and both players to swing together. This is everything, the guard. Op once more for Tex. Early Viper's Pit called out, and Jonah P through a smoke.
He's looking for a whole lot more. Guiding light right behind it. Viper's Pit right next to him. The guard have every option covered right now, but not for a dashing Koala Noob. Koala Noob comes in, sweeps away Jonah P. Again, they still have the pit to deal with, but Trent, look at the HP on Trent. 5 HP.
He's trying to get back into this quick because of the space.
But a shot, and he can go for more. Tex finally showing off his prowess with the op. And John QT is going to go down in an instant.
The Trailblazer will re-clear A, but what is the timing on this? 2 players getting aggressive as well towards C long. An alarm bot placed in preparation. Same thing with Xander's positioning.
Again, this is completely unheard of for the guard. Tex going up this deep. He's going to get the 1v1. There goes the pick from Tex, and immediately Valen is there, and Tex gets the trade. 2 more to go. Nismo does get the pick back onto Tex. And we have a chance here for M80 in the middle of C. It has to be a 2v3, though. 2
of the most clutch players yesterday will have to come up huge. The flash doesn't hit. EU spots him, but he loses it.
And Nismo has it all to do, but he just can't uphold any of it.
In this match, and in this map, the M80 team will actually start to accelerate onto this A site, making a very simple exec.
Oh, wow. Net. He doesn't want to move, and there you go. He just utilizes his util as a bit of a throw-off for Koala Noob. He ends up getting the kill. Now here comes the rest of the team. 3 players over towards Heaven immediately for the guard, and there's one over towards Cat already. There goes Jonah P with a pick. Xander getting the retake back, but there goes Tex finally coming out of the Cat side. 2 players here for M80, here to collect the drop. Tex is still alive and still lurking, but it's Jonah P and Trent instead from above to take it down. What a retake from the guard.
Line up over towards the A side.
Nothing spotted whatsoever, but that is at the same time as a rush. That's a great setup from the guard, but M80, they collect a free B site and almost 2 free kills. Nismo through the smoke collects Trent, but Net is down all the way to 45 HP. Here's the rotation. The guard, 2 coming in towards spawn.
Jonah P does have an ultimate here. I want to see if maybe Xander wants to back away with his from the shadows, but he's not going to be able to now.
Big from EU as he picks up the first, and there's another man actually looking out for a wall bang. EU's gonna go down to the second man. There goes the flash, and there goes the pick coming out from Tex. This just gives guard a chance, though. Man advantage still in the hands of M80 at the moment. 3 players shifting around in sight, 1 sitting in the back.
They will save.
And it's really a waiting game to see if M80 are gonna use any of them. Again, Net. Things a bit interesting, actually. Breaking down the gate. Down the switch over on A, and he's given himself an opportunity to spray through it. Actually takes down John QT.
And he calls out the null command of all things. They actually use it in this round.
This is very interesting. Here comes Koala Noob, who could shut it all the way down.
What a flash.
Oh, Nismo, he's the one to actually get the kill anyways. There goes Net. Man advantage no longer in the hands of the guard as Xander picks up a kill onto Net. You still have Valen trying to come out of the Cat side, but there's still pretty much 2 players looking at that. Nismo taking down Valen, but oh my goodness, it's only Nismo with a dash! And Trent jumps right into the mosh pit and takes down Nismo immediately. And the guard out of nowhere pick up the round. Again, going back into the next round.
3 ultimates here for M80 to work off of.
Big chance here. Tex around the corner, looking for potentially a lineup. Everyone from M80 coming out of either their B main or the mid side. There's a big split, but the guard have pretty much everyone here too. Net around the corner. Same thing with Trent. There goes the shock dart, pressuring out Nismo. Nismo is gone. And now there's only 2 remaining for M80. They do have decent positioning, to say the least. They have full B pressure.
And I think Xander's thinking about going for the plant and hoping that EU who's
Any
been
util?
very Mr. Reliable to try and catch something, but they all go the other way.
Everyone, all four from the guard, heading over towards B main. You said it, Mr. Consistency, EU, waiting for his opportunity.
And they know.
They know he's here.
How
Isolated.
methodical is this from the guard?
But he's gonna have a line of sight. There is no smoke for him at the moment.
Oh, she's just TP'd onto the site, Val, and yeah, this is a
Beautiful.
free round. Just TP's onto it.
Wait
Can
a
they
minute.
punish?
Wait a minute, Xander's still alive, and Xander can still fight. What a TP from Xander. He can delay more time. Xander spraying away, picks up one. Can he pick up the second? That headshot was insane.
And he wins it! Are you kidding me?
How did M80 win that round?
The haunt from EU giving info and Xander TPing across back into sight.
Doesn't
An
actually.
early shark play out towards mid here. And Texas looking to punish with his Hunter's Fury.
It's so much aggression coming out. Hunter's Fury coming out at the same time, like you mentioned, but it's 2 kills coming out from M80.
No flash from Jonah P to set up is surprising.
Net has positioned himself in a pretty good spot over in mid. The guard now, their extra few flashes, hopefully they can use it now to hold things down, because now the double shock and the double flash are here on A.
But they will know this is an A hit because of Net's positioning. So
Right.
they're just playing the retake. The shocks to deny. Spike plant. Oh, even hold the cross.
Nice shot from Trent, getting out of there cleanly.
And Nismo on low HP, he could be punished here by a shock. And thankfully he does suppress at least the Sova.
Oh, wait a second.
Did he
here,
just creep
Trent.
in the smoke? You gotta be kidding me.
No, Trent.
Swing.
Trent,
Oh.
swing!
That's Jonah P.
Yeah, thanks for that. There's Jonah P taking up the one. There goes Trent. As I said before, still coming in. Mr. Consistency EU now in a 1v2. Has Net over towards Cat. Again, Trent is the one distracting. Trent is the one stomping away at Heaven and hopefully taking away the contact from EU. Now EU knows where both of them are. There goes the defuse. Trent just holding down the corner.
Been very successful, by the way. And even denying the spike as well. Here will be M80 with a faster set piece. That's a really good knife though to slow this push down.
Oh yeah, exactly. Koala Noob can't dash in. Jonah P, even though he goes down, his job was done for the round.
Here's what we'll see. The guard kind of reset in these 4v5s.
Oh, Koala Noob getting in, but Net's unstunned. Ends up only getting 2, but hold on now. You still had Valen. Valen in the back, not able to do much. But Tex.
Kwanu is buying a Bulldog despite having plenty to buy a Vandal here. And they're expecting aggression from the guard here.
Oh, and they don't call it out though. Koala Noob doesn't get the kill. That's a big trade from Jonah P. Everyone else from M80 is backing up over towards that position too. They're looking potentially for Jonah P.
A swing from Net maybe. And they're wanting to see if Jonah P had stuck around to maintain this control. See if they can clear him out. In the meantime, Nano will try and have to sell a fake.
Again! Calls out both of them.
There's just no way. They know this is a B hit as well. The alarm bot towards mid, the control that Net currently has.
Oh! It's so wonderful here for Jonah P. He has it all. All of this under his control, just with the one suppression. He's able to let his teammates rotate in. But again, these 2 players here for M80, they have a lot of space to work with. Still a smoke in their face, but it's 3 players here, but now make it 2. One goes down, Jonah P looking for a whole lot more. But he finally gets taken away. Net, however, from behind, takes down Xander. EU trying to make the job a little easier by pushing early. But the guard finished the half off in spectacular fashion. Good stuff from Joe. Try to play with his team. Oh, the turret getting covered. Actually, at the moment, Jonah P is going to have to man watch all the way back over towards B main. 4 players from M80 trying to recollect themselves back over towards mid and spawn.
Double flash here on a fault line for John QT. It'll have to get them back in now.
These positions are beautiful. 2 over towards short. 1 person in main. Net not able to do his job, though. Trent needing to back on out. And a reminder that there's still a flanker going down at the moment. Jonah P is coming in real late from main, and he's still helping out. The knife even catching Nismo. Nismo goes down at the end to Trent. Trent with the triple. Jonah P. It only caught Xander. Nismo can respond with flashes alongside his own knife.
They need to be prepared here. John QT's got to quickly spin pivot with his fault line.
What's the movement here from Nismo? There goes the nade. Okay, that does actually stop things over towards Cat, but this is at the same time Tex. Tex is coming. Tex is here. Over in Heaven. Tex takes over. Trent takes down Nismo, and now the site is theirs. 2 players from M80. They rotated relatively quickly, but they're just not in on time.
Aftershock not in a position where it can deny. Just too many walls to go through. And Trent will back away. He got the spike plant, so he'll have the Hunter Siri to work with here. And EU's looking to punish that play, expecting it.
Find you.
This is gonna take forever. This player over towards A main. Two players actually, they're actually committing to this.
They need to get it now. They can't just wait for EU to do everything.
Exactly, EU's gonna take forever getting through this. Valen! He holds it all down in the back, and EU's job is impossible. Double digits confirmed for the guard. He still has his stun, it still has flashes. You still have the paranoia from Xander.
Risky.
Paranoia comes out, but no, they didn't stun one of the players. Koala waiting for the swing. That's
the spike. He swung with the spike.
Why is that the spike? Okay, that's all the way out in the open though. They could just pick it up from under a smoke. M80, we could have seen maybe a harder battle there for the spike, but now the guard, they backed up all the way over towards B.
It's also the smokes player gone, and they don't have much to work with. This net trying to dry swing. Valen giving up his life has made this entire round fall apart because smokes go away. You've got nothing else.
But now A site is completely free. It doesn't even matter if they don't have a smokes player or not.
But look at the way that M80 are playing. They've gone all the way back towards A main, knowing Trent has a Hunter's Fury.
And
that's
shocker.
more than likely where he's gonna play.
To reposition back over in Cat.
Would they expect this? I don't know. I don't think Trent would. He's not. He's reloading.
Absolutely not. They don't. There goes Koala Noob.
Remaining.
But it's John QT instead that gets the kill.
I got the spike.
Zax now, a 1v3, still has the spike to plant, 20 seconds left. He doesn't know at all about the player above him. And it's EU that puts a bullet in the back of his head.
Control. So guard will rework back up mid.
Yeah, the guard have pretty much... Actually,
up.
they found a red carpet here. It's only one person in the middle of B. It could be helped out here by EU, but it's only through the smoke. It's all on Koala Noob. What can Koala Noob do here? Hunter's Fury trying to sweep him away, but it doesn't happen. But he's finally gone. Jonah P bursting in, taking in one. EU does get the trade back. This lockdown is going to crunch away some time on the clock, but M80, they're able to reposition themselves now. One over towards B main and both in spawn. Two more in spawn.
Just enough time as well to get the spike down. Xander needs this fight, and he needs to win it.
What an angle. That is so close for Xander. Xander with a point-blank paranoia. Trent still looking for the battle, but he's gone. There goes the knife.
Still waiting.
Man advantage for M80, but they don't know about these positions. And Tex is able to take down the first. Same thing with Net. One more to go. But hold on. Tex needs one bullet to actually hit. Xander making his way through. He's making this possible. Still, Tex, he picks up a rifle, and this actually gives him a much better chance. 43 HP remaining. Xander finally gets the right click in. But Net!
He gets it!
No!
There's no time!
Net out in the open. Chunks away the final few seconds that the guard needed to close out the round.
An M80. It's just enough to get a buy on. It's not a strong one, but it's a buy.
Paranoia in. Here comes Tex. Trying to blow it all away. The first dash into sight, but look at this hold from M80. It is non-existent. A is gone. 5v5 retake.
His double shock lineup found one. Or single shock.
4v5 instead. M80, they still have a Marshall to work with.
And the guard are reflanking back towards Catwalk, and no one in M80 is looking. This is not a play guard have done ever in this map.
This might just shock M80. This might be the frosting on top, the fireworks that we were expecting here on the 4th of July. Here we go over towards Cat. The flank coming in. The retake from M80. Net bouncing in the bullets. John QT goes down. And the bragging rights go to the guard as they move on to winners finals.
And in 2-0 fashion, guard maintaining their dominance from group stage to playoffs.